Thanks, guys. I think I in that group over there. But they told me that they were looking to be going over there because
holy sweet, like you got some good footage.
for his life, for his own safety. After he was shot.
After he was shot.
Yes, ma'am.
A witness claims that the suspect was running the entire time, threw the gun, and then was shot and was hit in the back. Is there any indication that's what happened?
Not that I've been told, but again, we're at the very beginning stages of this investigation, and more information will come out tomorrow, but this is the information that I have right now.
Did the suspect have a fire at the house?
Not that I'm aware of, but again, as I said, we're at the very beginning stages of the case. Something could change tomorrow, but the information that I have now is that he did not.
How many shots were fired?
That I do not know.
Do we know why the suspect was running?
That's a question that they're going to have to ask at some point, so the answer is no.
So you don't know what led up to the incident? Was it a traffic stop? Was this a suspect you guys were looking for, a warrant?
No, it wasn't a suspect that we were looking for. For some reason, they initially failed to yield at the initial traffic stop. And when they stopped, they both fled on foot, and then it all progressed within seconds of them fleeing on foot.
What happened to that second suspect?
The second suspect actually continued running eastbound into the neighborhood. We had some canine units and patrol units that were in the area that converged on the area. We were able to take him into custody without incident.
So the second person's still on the loose, or is already in custody?
The second person's in custody. We have him at one of our stations being questioned as we speak.
Is that a man as well?
Yes, they were both 32-year-old Hispanic males.
How many shots were fired? Do you know?
We really don't know at this point.
Tell me about the officer who did fire the shots. New, old, veteran?
You know, I have no idea how long they've been on. They were members of our gang unit, but I can't tell you how long the officer's been with the agency at this point. That's what I've been told so far.
Was it? It was the passenger that was running with the weapons, or the driver?
Well, it was the passenger who fled, and then at some point he reached into his waistband and presented the fire.
Was the officer's body camera on?
These officers were not equipped with body cameras.
Was this more like gang related?
I've got no indication that it was gang related, but again, as I've said, the specifics of those questions I'm not going to be able to answer until we get more further along in the investigation.
And this was is this part of the FBI gang task force?
No, so the officers that you saw, some of them are also cross-trained and are participants in that task force, but this was a Mesa operation.
He was transported critically. You don't have any indication how many times he was actually struck by?
I do not. Anything else?
Do you know where he was struck?
I do not know. I didn't get that specific.
You know approximately where the roadway was going to
You know, honestly, I couldn't tell you. I haven't seen it, so.
Anything else found on him, on either suspect, either weapons on the other suspect?
So just so that you know, I mean, obviously the clothes are removed from the individual when it happens. There's going to be search warrants. That's something that we'll deal with as the investigation progresses. So I don't have those specific answers to those questions.
How long is Country Club going to be closed?
It's a good question. I really don't know. As long as it's necessary.
I saw on the rampway there's evidence markers right about there that they were looking at.
You know, I couldn't tell you. You have to understand that when they conduct these types of investigation, if there's anything there, they mark it, they photograph it, and that's part of their investigation. It could have nothing to do with the investigation, but it may. So that's how thorough, detailed those cases are investigated.
So at this point, you believe he was running, he showed the handgun, then was shot, then threw the bag, which does contradict what the eyewitness says. You said you're still investigating that serious timeline of events.
That is correct. So what you described is exactly what we believe in.
Lastly, you've been on the department for how long, Commander?
23 years.
When's the last time the gang unit was involved in a shooting?
That's a question I can't answer. We'd have to look into it.
Was this an investigation that was going on for weeks, days, months?
Not that I'm aware of. I think they were just conducting a traffic stop, and this is what happened as a result.
Talk about your processes a little better. These two officers or anyone who's involved, are they being interviewed right now separately? Who's investigating this?
Well, the Mesa Police Department's homicide unit conducts all of our also-called shooting investigations. That's the norm. We follow protocol that's set by the Maricopa County Attorney's Office. So we'll be conducting the investigation. They will be part of that investigation. When they'll be interviewed, I don't know. Again, as you saw just 20 minutes ago, we were just getting our initial briefing by the officers on scene.
Okay.
So we'll be out here for several hours.
Is there any
No, not that I'm aware of.
Amanda, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's Ed Wessing, W-E-S-S-I-G, is Commander with Mesa.
Can I get your name one more time for the record?
Commander Ed Wessing with Mesa PD.
Thank you, son. You're welcome. Sure didn't know much, did he?